Hello everyone, and welcome to a special Thanksgiving evening stream of Monster Hunter World Iceborne. It's been a while since I've done a late night stream with Monster Hunter, but I don't know, I just felt like it. I felt like playing some Monster Hunter. We've been playing too much Pokemon, actually. I've been feeling like itching that Monster Hunter scratch, I guess. So we're back on the PlayStation. Last time I played, we were checking out the Horizon Zero Dawn light bowgun. It's a pretty cool weapon. We're waiting to see if it has a nice upgrade to it. So that's why I have the Silver Rathalos armor set on, because we were running True Crit Element and High Affinity with this weapon and the Thunder ammo. We'll say, the build I'm sure is already saved. But you know what we really have to do on this character on my PlayStation is we need to get him to level 100. He's Master Rank 92. We're 8 levels away. So I thought, hey, let's do some grinding. And we could talk about Thanksgiving. We could talk about Black Friday. We could talk about the news. Talk about anything you want while we're working. So let's see, we'll jump over to the longsword. We'll start with the longsword, I think. We hit manage items. I'll grab loadout 1. Let me see something. Do we have a geologist? Oh, you know what? I remember the problem. So the problem, I was thinking of going to the guiding lands, but if we do, well, let's back out of that. If we do go to the guiding lands, the problem, is that we've already reached level 6 in both the Ancient Forest and the Wildspire Waste. So there's not a lot of incentive to go out there, is there? We're waiting to reach level 100 so we can get back into the guiding lands and actually get level 7 for those areas. How's it going, everyone? Arson, Saul Cruz, Xander, Toby, Dark Lord Pongo. How's it going, man? Alejandro? I don't know if I said your name right. Colin, Ghost Killer, David. Fans Perspectives here. How's it going, man? Johnny Boy Suarez. What? Let's talk about the history of Thanksgiving. Let's talk about the history of Thanksgiving. Once upon a time, turkeys. The end. Close that real fast. Wow, that was a great history lesson. Thank you, teacher. What do we got for investigate? Oh, you know what? Let's go see what we have for special rewards up here. We'll see what our best special rewards are. How's it going, Artcore? TGE should pop a purse 30? I don't know what you're talking about. Purse 30. New limited bounty. Don't forget to get your, what are they called again? Celestial Prints. Don't forget to get your Celestial Prints, everyone. Special rewards. Okay, here's a, oh, I already got that one. So it's 4 players. You get 4 rewards. That's a good one. We'll be working on that one. What else do we got? Hunt Legiana. That's 2 people. 2 people, 2 people, 2 people. 4 people. 4, oh, that's 4, but there's 2 monsters. 2 people, 4, 2. Ooh, here's a good one. Oh, I don't get to fight Barioth enough, so it's always fun when I get a chance to fight him. Ebony Odogaron. That one looks promising. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, West Kiba. I was so happy because I need help with Kira, and then I heard PlayStation 4 and I cried inside. Ah, I'm sorry. Too bad, so sad. We are on the PlayStation. Can you sort? Oh, you know, it'd be nice if you could sort this, wouldn't it? So let's see. We just grabbed... Actually, I want to do that. Yeah. Oh, that's Ebony Odogaron. I want to do the regular Odogaron. Yeah, this one. This one's got good rewards. So we're going to start with this one, and we will move on to another one. How's it going, Safari Dave? We're back on Monster Hunter World. It's been a while. I took a little break. Well, technically, I'm still on break. I'm on holiday vacation. I'm at a staycation. We're here at home. So if I feel like it, I can hop on and play games anyways, which, of course, I feel like playing games. Love video games. Let's grab this real fast. What's the session ID? Can I join in? Mac Loud, the session ID was shown at the beginning of the live stream. I think you can rewind to the beginning. Also, we always post the session ID in our Discord server. Feel free to join that, and you'll get to see the session ID early when I'm setting up the stream. Sweet. We got 4 people. We ate our meal. Artcore says, hey man, I'm purple, yay. You're what? I don't know what you mean by that. Dark Lord Pongo says, this is perfect timing because I'm trying to list my cards on eBay and it's exhausting. Oh yeah. Yeah, it can be exhausting. It takes a while, doesn't it? That's what I was saying, man. So when I'm selling my Pokemon cards, one of the reasons I'm willing to sell my cards for less money in bulk is because I don't have time to list them. And the reason I don't have time is because, well, I could just go live and play video games. So what do you think I want to do? Play video games or list Pokemon cards? So yeah, when somebody offers to buy the cards in bulk, I'll sell them in bulk. Lower price. Fan says, you going to do a reaction stream for both of the dev diaries? I probably should. The only problem is that whenever I work on dev diary stuff, all my work is completely demonetized. So I could work on dev diaries, or alternatively, I could work on something that doesn't get demonetized. I mean, if I released literally anything that day, like a weapon review, that would actually pay me. I'd get paid ad revenue. But the dev diaries, I won't. They'll just be like, nope, all that revenue is ours. So, I don't know. Safari Dave says, been looking forward to some Monster Hunter World. Been a little while since the last time. Enjoy your vacation. Yeah, for sure, man. I need to get some videos out. I've not posted any videos. You should see my YouTube channel. I got 42,000 views in the last 2 days, which is terrible. A good number of views would be about 120,000. Dropped to 40,000 when I stopped streaming and stopped posting. Made me realize how much content I put out on a daily basis. A lot. So it kind of shocked me. I looked at it, I was like, Jesus Christ, man. So it's a very active sort of channel. You can't just leave it alone. Ruiner Nergigante says, what do you think of the new Black Dragon, and do you think it will come out on December 5th? Well, if they haven't said that it's going to come out on December 5th, then I would not get my hopes up. I suspect that they're going to tell us when he's going to come out. That's my suspicion. Go ahead and put on our temporal mantle. We don't want any hijinks. Let's go ahead and grab this guy by the freaking... Did we grab him by the arms? I think we grabbed him by the arms. Pick this up real fast. Oh, I thought he was going to do a move. He's getting thrown in a wall. Nice job. Boop. I've gotten so much better at the longsword. I'm ready to write like an Iceborne guide for it. I hit that bug. I'm like facing the wrong direction. Oh, thrown into the wall again. Nice job, everyone. Also, I noticed the music's off. Should we put the music on? I can turn it on if you want. I like to have it off when I'm recording videos. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, temporal mantle's gone. We're going for it. He's drooling, everyone. Oh, it did land. I was like, did that not land? That was really fast healing for some reason. It's like the moment I was bled. It's like he was already eating it. Maybe he got bled too. We could probably get a helm splitter off here. What? We went under his head. Here, you bitch. No way, that missed too. Alright. I'm sucking. That was so unfortunate. Gameconomist, what do you think of the new Black Dragon? Oh, I already read that one. Are you doing the new special assignment? There's a new special assignment? No. What are you getting the new special assignment? How's it going, King of Ghost? What do you think of... Oh, I already read that. What do you think of the Stygian Zinogre? I think he's asking. I think Stygian Zinogre is very cool looking, and he'll probably offer some fresh weapons and armor. So I'm looking forward to all that. Really hoping that we're not stuck with the Master's Touch meta for the foreseeable future, because I'm honestly very tired of Master's Touch. We've been playing Master's Touch for a very long time. You guys realize that, right? Master's Touch came out on the Draken Armor last year in August. That's a super long time. That's over a year. And ever since Master's Touch came out, we have used nothing but Master's Touch. And Iceborne is out, and we're still using Master's Touch. It's a Master's Touch meta for a lot of weapons, not all weapons. And they have an opportunity with this Black Dragon and with the Stygian Zinogre to give us some new thing, you know what I mean? To have us play a different... Man, he's not going to kill him, is he? Hold on, do I have flash? Keep in mind, guys, he can't die, okay? So, okay, good. He's not allowed to die. This is a capture quest, everyone. But yeah, so Iceborne is out now. We're all still running Master's Touch, and it's just like they've got an opportunity to give us some other new, fresh armor skill. We've never seen it before. It's going to be cool, and yada, yada, yada. And it replaces Master's Touch, or at least offers something as good as Master's Touch. Something that makes it so that Master's Touch isn't the only thing you're using for the rest of your life. So that's why I'm hoping with these 2 new monsters. We've also haven't heard anything about a potential siege. I feel like now would have been the time to release a siege. The reason I say that is because, well, if you release a siege later in the life of the game, you might have kind of lost a lot of your audience, and you don't want to lose your audience and then release this huge part of the game at that point. So I would hope that they're very close to releasing a siege, because I'm pretty sure they want to have a siege. Shoot. I mean, they've said that they want to have a siege, so... Oops, I got tripped. Darn, man, I should have gone for, I'm just gonna go for it. Because he's just like, he keeps shaking. Alright, don't kill him, guys. Be careful. Oh, he's not capturable yet? Oh my god. How can he not be capturable? He's taking so much damage. Really surprised he's not capturable. Oh, and he still got me. Oh, and we captured him. Good job, everyone. Let's see what you guys are saying. I really find fighting Iceborne Zenogre more challenging and satisfying to fight, but oh my gosh, it's so dreadful. Iceborne Zenogre? He's not so bad. We have a heat guard decoration, says Crossing Ways. oh, he's saying we need a Master's Touch decoration. I want a build that doesn't have to make it so that I gotta have it on my build. I'm so tired of it. Phelan says, I want an old skill to return. It's called Armor Down, which reduces the amount of points needed to activate a skill. So I think a skill that makes less parts needed for set bonus. Yeah, I don't know if they... If I was them, I wouldn't implement that into the game right now, because it seems like the armor is very carefully balanced around certain ideas, like locking skills away from being able to be paired. That's the whole point. And if you added that skill, then that overrides all of their balancing. So I don't think I'd personally add that one. What they need to do is just add a skill that does compete with Master's Touch, in my opinion, so that there is more variety. Low Profile says, you got me better at Monster Hunter World. Thank you, Monster Hunter GU, because of you. Oh, bought Monster Hunter GU because of you. Thanks. No problem, man. I'm glad you're having a good time. Emperor Palpatine says, favorite weapon, question mark? Heavy blowgun. You guys know I like heavy blowgun. Mac Loud says, hey, I'm in the session now. Could you rate my set? My PSN is Moscow Mac. No, wait. I read that wrong. Moso Mac? Moso Mac? Moso Mac? Let's see. They're probably working on the next game for the next gen consoles. I would agree with that. That's probably what I would do. Lord Killerwrath says, hey, Gameconomist and chat. How's it going, Lord Killerwrath? So let's see. What do we got? What do we got? I don't see him. I don't think you're in my session. Alright, we can't judge you because you're not in the session. Let's go ahead and post another quest. The same one. Wow, I'm surprised that took so long. Were we just not doing enough damage? He is tempered. But it was a capture quest too, and we did capture him pretty much at the capture threshold. I don't think we were doing good damage, guys. Let's get that damage out. These sorts of fights, these are grindy fights. No good reason to not do good damage. We gotta get the good damage on these monsters. Let's blow them up. Take your risks. Yeah, you can be careful when you're fighting something like Extreme Behemoth. Botanical Research. Let's get these. What do we got? Thunderbugs? Well, we need to change that. So let's cultivate... Gosh, what were we cultivating? Got a bunch of nuts. Nuts. Herb. No. Mite seed, firefly, smoke nut, hot pepper, gloam grass. That doesn't seem right. Here we go. So these are probably important. We got lots of mandragora. Pear shroom, chill shroom. What do we got for this? 12 of these? I feel like I'm missing something. Where's honey? There it is. Honey and bitterbug. Ah, we were going for bitterbug. Let's get this bitter bug all set up. Let's get this bitter bug. And we'll fertilize it with summoner jelly, of course. Bitter bug. Very bitter. Oh, they're waiting on me. Let's go. Let's go. Mimi Yako says, hi and happy Thanksgiving to you all. Thanks, man. What's your next Xbox session? It's hard to say. I'm still on vacation until this Monday, okay? So today is, what is today? Thursday? So Monday, I'm back to work. But the next few days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I could do anything I want. I could stream if I feel like it, or I could just go for a walk if I want, and not even stream at all. So it's just totally random. Fan says, well, that can potentially allow more unique set bonuses to be used. Yeah, I mean, you can use those unique set bonuses now. The point is, the game doesn't let you mix it with anything intentionally so that you can't have them together. So you can try all the different set bonus skills, but you have to commit to one of them, and you can't have them both. And I kind of agree with that. I understand why they're doing that. They want your build to be centered around a particular set bonus skill. And they do have set bonus skills like crit element, the old crit element. They say, well, if you want the old crit element, you can pair that with something else. But you can't pair true crit, I can't speak. You can't pair true crit element with anything else. And they did that on purpose because they're like, no, it's too strong. That's the whole point of it. They're like, it would be too strong if you could pair it. Ooh, this guy's crazy. Nice job. Alright, there's a level 1. Aw, you gotta be kidding me, man. He interrupted me. I actually got that. Oh, we delayed it and it actually worked. Actually getting interrupted by Kai. I'm in here, judge me now, says Mac. Mac, you think this is a judging episode? Don't move, don't move, don't move! Aw, darn. Oh wait, I did manage it. We were still in the yellow. I did do it right, because we would have been in the yellow anyways. Wow, that was nice. So we got a EI Spirit Slash out. I don't know why I followed up with the Helm Splitter. I shouldn't have. Okay, that still hurt me. That's sad. Where is he? Oh! He's mad. Hey, finally caught one live. How's it going, Evan? Thanks for joining the live stream. I'm glad you're here. Iron Tusk says, what would you say about an armor skill that changes negative affinity into elemental damage? I mean, it's a very particular skill that you're talking about. It really would only affect a few weapons. Weapons that have bad negative affinity and that are also used in elemental builds. So I don't think that would be a particularly... It's too niche of a skill. There you go. It's too niche, I'd say. Something a little more general. I was talking about maybe a skill that works kind of like critical boost, except it works with feeble hits rather than with critical hits. So you wouldn't build affinity at all. You would leave your weapon... Oh, snap. He is beating me up. You wouldn't build affinity at all. You would build like peak performance, agitator, attack boost 7. Woo! And then you would have the feeble hit skill on. And this would allow for very different looking builds. I've gotten so much better with this weapon. You know why people use the longsword so much? Because the better you get at the longsword, the more unique of a weapon it feels like, right? So you really start to feel some very rewarding moments from your muscle memory with this weapon. And I don't feel like that's true for every weapon. Like, you can do cool things with this weapon, whereas other weapons, you're really just focusing on an optimal, attack pattern that is usually just a few moves. The longsword's not like that. The longsword gives you all kinds of options. Ouch. Or you could be like me and just die. Let's go ahead and heal. How close is he to death, by the way? Can't actually tell, can you? Is he down? Oh, he is down. I wasn't sure if we like briefly tripped him or it was a knockdown. Oh, that sucks. Oh no. Devil Joe. Getting out of here. Whoop. I fired a dung pod. It doesn't matter. Don't you see? Devil Joe doesn't play by the rules. Devil Joe does anything Devil Joe wants to do. Oh god. Maybe they could add a skill that raises your attack for 1 to 2 minutes every time you lose a level of sharpness. Yeah, they have a skill that could have already worked that way called Bludgeoner, but they decided Bludgeoner would suck. So they could just buff Bludgeoner, right? And then the Diablo sets would be more relevant. So there is kind of a skill like that where your weapon becomes more powerful when your weapon loses sharpness, but it really doesn't make you that powerful. It's so sad. Why did they decide on that? They should have just made Bludgeoner work the way you would hope it would work. Should have just actually made you stronger when your weapon got lost sharpness. My target had 28 hidden face tins when I went in tonight. Damn, dude. Very lucky. Nice job. Going for that second shiny Charizard. Just remember me when you're rich and famous. And we'll do a jump. Zoop. Alright, he's not going to feint, is he, guys? Remember, this is a capture quest. Oh, he's nervous. Oh, I don't have any traps. Is there a way for me to tell them to capture? Capture. Alright. The problem with some weapons in this game is that they have like negative 30% affinity and need handy with average attack. No reason to build for them when neutral affinity options with higher raw exist. Yes, but also part of all that is just because the whole game is is balanced toward the exceptional damage you get when you combine high affinity and crit boost. And I'm saying if we had a skill that competed with crit boost, then this would actually change the way we make our builds. So crit boost is the critical skill here, right? The important skill. And what's going on is the combination of affinity, which affinity itself raises your attack, right? But when you raise your affinity to really high levels, like 100%, and throw on crit boost together, they work together. They have synergy together, right? So they have synergy together, and that's the important idea here, right? So if you had some kind of synergy for keeping your affinity down, I don't know, just something that competed with actual crit boost. I think that's what we need. Man, that was a long fight too. Oh, there was just the 3 of us, though. That was probably it. Huh, weird. I thought we left with 4. What's a good starter weapon? I'm thinking I'd be interested in the greatsword, but I don't know if that's a good choice. That is a very good choice. The greatsword and the hammer, I'd say. Now that I've played more longsword, I don't actually think longsword's necessarily a very easy weapon to learn. It's a good weapon to learn, and it's got good reach. And but the moveset actually does rely a lot on your ability to understand iframes. Greatsword and the hammer don't really rely on those two things quite as much. So I think the hammer is a good choice for starters, and I think the greatsword is a good choice for starters. Much better than what the game recommends, like the sword and shield. Ugh. Sword and shield is actually one of the more complicated weapons. Magazine jewel and handicraft. Look at that. Awesome. Handicraft's good. I don't know if I had a magazine jewel. This is my PlayStation account. Brandon says, I was hoping to play. Do I just hop into the posted quest? Yes, that's exactly what you do, Brandon. But it's kind of a first come, first serve, so I post it, and then you jump in. What people could do if they're being nice is if you've had a turn, maybe let someone else go for the next turn. Especially on when I'm doing an event, when I'm hosting a live stream where I'm trying to help a lot of people, we make sure people are taking turns. When I'm just grinding through stuff, I'm not quite as picky, I guess. I don't really force you guys so much to trade off, but it's etiquette to trade off, I'd say. Let everyone have a chance to go live. Okay, so that was Odogaron 2 times in a row. How did that shift our master rank? Wow, we're still master rank 92. Oh, these last few levels are excruciating. I wonder if there's a faster method. Maybe fighting multiple monsters. Let's go grab a triple monster real fast, because we just killed 2 Odogarons and it did not even level us 1 level. Okay, we're gonna go register, not bounties, manage investigations, buy special rewards, hunt Brachydios. All right, so we're gonna do this one next. We're gonna fight 3 monsters together, and we're gonna see if that raises my level much faster. Okay, investigation. Wait, are we not allowed? Your master rank isn't high enough. Oh, that's great. So it allows us to have it, but it doesn't allow us to use it. How kind. How great of you for that. Thank you, Capcom. Alright, we'll just unmark that then. Give me another 3 monster fight. Here we go. Bondbaro, Barioth, and Fulgur Anjanath. Sounds like a terrible trio. Post new quest. Master rank. Investigations. Here it is. Just post that real fast. And we want to wreck the heck out of these guys. We don't want to go slow on this, guys. So bring your best builds. Don't hold back. Don't do any specialty builds. Full damage, everyone. Full damage. I'm going to go Raging Barrage this run. You guys have already seen me use a longsword for 2 runs. We need to put together another build, don't we? Before you guys get tired of these builds. What is this? We're almost out of stickies. How many stickies we got left? We have no stickies. Okay. So that changes my perspective on things. Cultivate. We're going to be cultivating Blast Nut. They here? Oh, they're over here. Ah, when you're poor. Come on, man. Come on, man. Blast Nut. Alright, we're all Blast Nutty. Alright, we'll go to Fertilizer. Mega Fertilizer. Alright, so that'll help us really fast. Arson says bring poop, huh? So what do we have here? By the way, do we have anything interesting? Terrathammer Sleep. Radiant Flow. We'll use Raging Beast Blade for the next run. Even though it's not as high of a damage build as I'd like, it still do okay damage. Let's go ahead and have a meal. We'll try to eat for Bombardier if we can. You know what? So we can't. We'll use a gourmet voucher for everyone. There you guys go. And we'll do custom platter. Custom platter. Oops, that's fine. We're eating for Bombardier. You got to eat 4 ingredients from the bottom row and 2 from any other row. Okay, Bombardier gives us, what is it, 10% more damage on our explosive damage types. And we do explosive damage types with impact files. Artcore says, oh my freaking gosh, I'm in the quest. Ruin or Nergigante says, who do you think would win a turf war? Arch-Temper Nergi or Ruiner Nergigante? I say Ruiner. Not Ruiner, I'm sorry. I say Arch-Tempered still. Yeah, I'd say Arch-Tempered Nergigante is still more difficult. However, if they came out with Tempered and then Arch-Tempered Ruiner Nergigante, I'm assuming Tempered and Arch-Tempered Ruiner Nergigante will be tougher. Yeah, I'd say Arch-Tempered Nergigante is still more difficult. Temp Nergi wins. Would say Arch-Tempered Nerg if HP was around the same. What about an ability that has a chance to restore 30 to 80% of the sharpness used? Yeah, I don't know. Because that would be very similar to Master's Touch anyways, right? So, but maybe it wouldn't rely on affinity. But the thing is, you would still build affinity. If you knew what you were doing, you'd still build affinity. Wait, do I already have a hot drink? No. Okay, let's go grab that hot drink. Normally, I wouldn't care about the hot drink, but it actually matters here. Gotta have stamina to guard. Alright. What are you doing, boy? Let's grab our temporal mantle. Oh, temporal mantle. One, two, three. I wonder, what rare 12 jewels do you have, or what the rarest ones in your arsenal are? Rarest decorations are going to be Crit Eye, Weakness Exploit, Crit Boost, Handicraft, and then Capacity Boost is a good one to have. Like, it really changes your Gun Lance and your Charge Blade build if you don't have it. What's another one, everyone? Agitator, I'd say. The new Gigantic Agitator skill the new Giant Agitator decoration that gives you 2 levels of the skill is kind of a big deal, right? That's a pretty big one. What's another one? Health boost decorations, they're not that rare, but when you don't have them, it's really, well, they're really not that rare anymore. You can actually buy them, I'm pretty sure. So maybe that's not a good example. Dude. Come on, man. How did that miss? Oh my god, it's so sad. And that missed too, man. When a monster is huge, then you still miss. There we go. Oh, I thought we would have reached the next level already. Well, that's a big fail too. God damn, dude. So I missed the point guard because I wasn't thinking clearly. And then after the point guard, I completely wasted my files. Bad Gameconomist. I love that you get tremor resist with this armor set. People underestimate that, the free tremor resist. God damn, dude. I can't move my own teammates. Oh my god, it still spent the files. That's so unfair. He's limping. He's almost dead. He's down here. Let's jump over to... Oh, we can't travel, huh? Don't you love it? Don't you love it? You can't travel. The game's like, freak you, man. Alright, so all he needs is to be captured, that other guy. I wonder what... Oh, I already read that question. Arch-Tempered Nergi does more damage and has a more aggressive attack set. He's pretty aggressive, isn't he? Let's grab this honey. Hey, look at this pretty boy. He's like, you're not going to frick with me, are you? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. How did he still get me with that? I'm in front of him. Oh my god. I'm gonna commit. Not alive. I've been working on some elemental longsword builds, but I feel like longsword doesn't benefit from element. Do you have some advice? That's not true. So I did research on a speedrunner, and I definitely saw a guy get a world record using the Rathalos longsword, fire sword. I think that was the sword he was using. It was in another language, so I may need to do more research. He was using it. He was definitely using a fired longsword, and it looked like a Rathalos weapon. I actually did not confirm that it was definitely Rathalos, so take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, so he was using an elemental weapon. I can't remember who he was fighting, but it got him a very good kill time. There we go. And the whole thing missed. Whee! Wow! I think some of those hit. Alright, he's coming down. Oh, I'm aware of them. I have 2 Agitator, 4 Jewels, Tenderizer, Vitality, Crit, Divine Blessing. I mean, what types do you have personally? Oh, I don't know. I don't keep track. On the Xbox, I have a lot of them, but I don't know all of them. Yeah, I don't keep track. It's too much work. I got too much playing the game to do. I got like an accounting sheet. These are the decorations that I do have, and these are the ones I need. Don't do it. Ouch. Wow, this guy. You have insulted my family. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Look at the slinger bomb. No, he thinks he's escaping. Nice job. Oh, he's still trying to escape. That's cheating. You're not allowed to escape. He got hit with the pod. Oh, good, it landed. Whoa, you can really delay that. I'm guessing he meant to trap him, but he didn't have any trank bombs? Wow, how did that still spend my... I don't understand. That still spent my pods, huh? Fan says, your excuse was, it's just seasoning. No, it really was. So you think that my turkey was burnt. It was not. Like, I didn't have anything else to do that today except for watch the turkey. So if you actually scroll up in the canteen channel and you see the turkey when it's still raw, look closely at it. You'll see that it's heavily coated in seasonings and that it turns the color of the skin black. I put a lot of seasonings on my turkey. That is actually just what happened. You think I burned my turkey? Yeah, right. Like a pro cookie tooker. Did I just say turkey? I think I said cookie tooker? I meant turkey cooker. Saying my words wrong. I've been cooking turkeys for like 13 years now. Done a Thanksgiving all by myself every year. They're actually not that complicated either. You just check and see how heavy they are. Wait, why did we scare him off? The other guy's ready to be captured. Why would we... there was no reason to poo-poo pod the Barioth. And why are we still... I thought we drank a... well, I guess we didn't. It's flavor! Fan thinks that my turkey was burnt, but it is actually succulent and juicy. I know all the tricks. I know all the tricks for turkey cooking. Turkey cooking. Well, that sucks. Oh, well, could have been worse. Why is he moving so fast? That's not loud. Can't tell what he's doing, honestly. I never fight this dude, so I never know what I'm doing. Ouch. Wow, what a waste. What a shame. Tempest Barioth is scary. Think we'll get another version of Barioth? You know, when we got Rejang, everyone was thinking we would get like another version of Brachydios, and actually we didn't. We just got regular Brachydios. Oh! Oh, come on, man. Look, he even backed up. One bit of it landed. It's one of those new charcoal seasonings, right? No, really, it's actually seasonings. You can see it in the picture before. Man, I'm betting you just don't ever cook turkeys, man. Fan. Yeah, you can see the seasoning in there's the picture I posted of the raw turkey, and if you look, you can see that it's covered in a blackish seasoning, and it's a combination of things. It's a combination of well, all of the usual seasonings you'd put on a turkey, like nutmeg, sage, a little bit of oregano, a little bit of rosemary, black pepper, salt. What else did I put on it? Garlic powder, onion powder. I don't think we put anything unusual on it. Oh, we put cloves on it too. The cloves are pretty dark. Yeah, cloves. It was ground clove. I think that's everything. Oh god. Man, I've done some great damage. I've done like a whole 10 damage. Oh, now he's gonna leave. Activated charcoal seasoning for the hipsters. Barioth only has a subspecies that lives in deserts. I was expecting something harder for the Rejang though. Yeah, I mean, well, part of the reason why Rejang's so easy is because you get to fight him with infinite lives, and he's really not difficult until you fight him tempered. Tempered Rejang's legit pretty difficult, but not if you're fighting him with infinite lives, right? Oh god. I have no clue what he's trying to do to me. I'm not gonna die, Barry, without a shield. I honestly can't tell when to attack. I just don't know his moveset. I'm just messing with you, Doric. Uh-huh. It's one of those messing with you Dorics where... I know what kind of thing that was. That's one of those things where if you were right and I burnt the turkey, it would be funny for you. But if you're wrong and it's just well seasoned, then you just have to go, oh, I was just messing with you. The real question I'm having is, why do they need 2 dev diaries for a single update? That's a good question. 2 dev diaries. Maybe it's just to make sure everyone hears about it and it's the same message? Or, you know, actually it could probably easily be explained by this. They're going to do 1 dev diary for the update to the Guiding Lands with the Stygians and Ogre, and then the other dev diary will be for the Black Dragon. That's pretty uncomplicated. 205 says, I pulled 2 gold cards tonight. Nice, man. We got some card open. So we'll be doing our usual card opening at the end of the stream tonight. And I sold 4 Hidden Fates packs today, amongst other things. And so I'll be opening those up tonight for you guys. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'll probably open up some myself. That's gonna hurt. And he's off. Let's go ahead and have this Mega Potion. Woo. Well, that helps. One, two. Oh, I see a pod. No, 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 no. I hate those. I can't believe I forgot about that somehow. Ouch. I love Barioth. Lots of people cart. Hey, 205, you have a good Thanksgiving. Johnny Boy, same. First I fought him with another monster. What quest do I need to do to get my Gunlance to level 5? I don't know. What is your favorite monster in all Monster Hunter? Keizu, because his head looks like a big penis. I don't know if it's because I'm weird, but I enjoy these streams the most when you're sharing opinions about politics, even though I don't know much about them. Oh, sure, man. And, you know, a lot of people like to listen to political commentary. That's why you get a lot of successful shows like Joe Rogan Show, Ben Shapiro's one. I don't know. There's probably a ton of them out there. But everyone's kind of got their own opinion. And especially when we're grinding a lot, I like to kind of get into politics because I just feel like it will help the grinding go by faster. You know what I mean? If you were my friend in real life and you were sitting here in this room, you and I'd probably have a lively conversation about something, you know, like philosophy, science, maybe business, the economy, personal finance, and as well as religion and politics would probably be two of the bigger subjects. So, you know, it just kind of happens naturally. Who you talk to makes it more fun, though. Some people are not comfortable talking about it, and some people are not good at talking about it is the other problem as well. Is Raging Charge Blade any good? It is all right. No, it's terrible. It is just okay. America First with Nick Fuentes. Is session full? I do not know if the session is full. Joey says, Gameconomist, what's a good Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield, I have not touched in Iceborne even like a little bit. All I can tell you is that the Nergigante Sword and Shield will probably be decent. If there's a gold Raytheon Sword and Shield, and I believe there is, it's probably decent as well. So that's what I can tell you. I personally like the Lagai Chris. I hate the fact that there's no water in World. Yeah, Lagai Chris. It seemed like they were going to bring him in because of that old video of them demoing like monster models to a college or something like that. But they never did it, did they? Okay, how are we doing now? So that was one fight. And how much experience did it give us? Like a half bar, it looks like? So it didn't give us a full half bar, right? But we were missing some of the bar of the level 92. So maybe fighting 3 monsters actually is more experience. What do you guys think? You think it's more experience? Let's do it again. Investigation. And we will go with the 3 meanies once again. Where are they? Oh, here it is. Hunt, Bond, Burrow, etc. etc. Gameconomist, did you eat a big dinner tonight? I did. And in fact, this is one of the few Thanksgiving dinners where I kind of didn't like overeat. I just had a nice plate of food and I felt great afterwards. Normally on a Thanksgiving, I like devour more than I ever should. And then I feel like I'm sick and like I need to lay down for a while, right? Like I just gorge myself. But this time I'm like, you know what? I don't want to feel like I gorged myself. I just want to have a nice meal. So yeah, I had a really nice Thanksgiving dinner. The whole thing I cooked myself. And afterwards, we watched, well, we couldn't find any good movies. Oh, no, we did watch a movie, actually. We watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and then we watched The Office. We watched some Office reruns, just for fun. Let's do Raging Barrage. Yeah, what did you guys all do? Jump out of, did you fight with your family over politics? People make a lot of jokes about that. Fighting with your family over politics. It's a great time to be divided, too, right? Things are super divided right now, so people probably having lots of conversations about that around the dinner table at the moment. I think we're fine. We got Purple, Sora, and Fuzzboy. Let's run over here. We will once again eat for Vomit. Oops. I'm sorry. We'll eat for Attack Up Large. Hey, but we got Feline Slugger. That's not bad. That kind of pairs with the KO. I can't talk. The KO ammo. Someday I'll be able to talk clearly. Sometimes I feel like I'm trying to say more than I really should. Like I'm trying to say too much. And then it all just kind of jumbles together as it's all trying to escape my mouth. Just like falls out of my mouth. Too many words. Temperamental, dragonproof, thunderproof. You know, I really just don't use this, do I? The health booster, I never set it down. I don't know why. Challenger, bandit, apothecary, fireproof, thunderproof, dragonproof. Yeah, I just don't use those, do I? Some new gear would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, they're all waiting for me. Let's go. Sam Cedar, you should check him out. Fiox says, he's talking to someone else. Joey says, I'm so sick of farming for acidic glav for every damn weapon. Joshua Baker says, if you gorge yourself, you can be a Dodogama. Not really. Haram says, nah, I went to the dinner planning to ruin myself. Brandon says, thanks, Adelian. I just got Blaze Plus. Fuzz on them says, for general use of raw, I'd recommend Gold Wrath Sword and Shield. Okay. Fuzz probably knows more than me, because I've not touched the Sword and Shields. All I know is that there's some clear archetypes. Gold Raytheon weapons are doing really well. Nergigante weapons are doing well. Shara Ishvala weapons are generally pretty good. Rajang weapons are generally pretty good in their own way. How the heck are you only Master Rank 92? Well, it's because I play here, but I also play... Can I escape? Wait. Where is there a nearby... I'm looking for a nearby plant. It's because I play on the PlayStation, but I also play a lot on the Xbox. And together... I have actually a ton of playtime. For example, on the Xbox, I'm over Master Rank 200. So if you were to add these two together, my real Master Rank's like well over 300 at this point. It's actually very high Master Rank, but it's divided. It's divided between the two consoles, and that takes up a lot of my time. By the way, do we... Nope. Good thing I didn't attack him, right? So we don't have any sticky ammo. The only acidic glav you are going to use is the Greatsword and Hammer and the Lance. Yeah, I wouldn't even use the Lance, honestly. I would just go with the Nergigante Lance. I've seen the speedruns with the Lance where they used the acidic glav Lance, and I think to myself, good for them, but it's like, personally me, I'm not skilled enough to do that in a reasonable, average, humdrum run. I'm probably going to lose that purple sharpness and then that white sharpness pretty fast. So I like the Nergi Lance more than the other Lances, more than the acidic glav, just because of its ease of use, I suppose. I don't know. I'm a big fan of damage. I actually love to do as much damage as possible, but I'm also reasonable about it. Let's see. I think he's actually closer to this camp. Didn't fight much over politics since Trump dropped the federal felony against cruelty to animal offenders. Oh yeah, I heard about that. For the love of God, will someone please sit on my face? You wish. You gotta go out and earn it. Think you get that stuff for free? You gotta prove yourself. Let's grab our temporal mantle. Brrr. I'll just set this down real fast. Oh, gotta be careful with how I reload that. Why bar yourself off just to the acidic glavinus weapons? Because for the greatsword and the hammer, it's actually really good. That's why. Also the hunting horn. I think you missed the hunting horn, fan. Yeah, I didn't see you mention the hunting horn. The hunting horn, the acidic glav hunting horn's real decent. Alright, big stinky. Woo! He wasn't even after us. Man, we always just get a... We've been doing Pokemon late night streams, and you know, we just build up a greater Monster Hunter stream, don't we? So we're at 269 people in here, and I think I have trouble breaking even 200 with the Pokemon. So this is literally twice the number of viewers. That's too bad, man. I guess it makes sense, though. My whole channel's built around Monster Hunter. I'm actually happy to have you guys as viewers, don't get me wrong. The reason I say that's too bad is because inevitably what I'm going to do is tell all the people who have been enjoying my Pokemon stream that I got to get back to Monster Hunter. Because, you know, that's what you guys want. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, there's going to be some people disappointed by that. I'm going to be like, sorry. The people have spoken. We'll probably still play. Maybe we'll play Pokemon on the weekends or something. But yeah, we might get, just looking at the analytics here, we might get back to nightly Monster Hunter streams. Shooting you in the face, man. Speaking of which, if you guys want to show your love, hit that like button for me. I really do appreciate it. See if we can hit 100 likes on the video. Oh, the live stream. I just got smacked by a rock. Yeah, if you guys want to show some love, if you're enjoying the show, hit the like button. Let's hit 100. And we'll drop this real fast. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. Wait, is he still going? Oh, we're fine. God damn it. The guy with the lance, he's like, I'm helping! He runs over you. Oh, look at our team. So we've got 2 people using sticky ammo, and Sora's actually using the weaker sticky ammo build for the heavy bowguns. Remember, we discovered the MHW heavy bowgun was better for sticky ammo. So he's using single shot sticky, and not the Reijang either. So the Reijang heavy bowgun does more damage with sticky for single shot. I'm saying too much, I don't even have enough breath to say it. And then we got a lance player and we got a sword and shield player. Rip. See how fast we get this done. Pokemon too hardcore for Gameconomist? No, I'm not saying that at all, actually. The problem is, here's the problem, Martin. So we have an audience just shy of 300 right now. And actually that's pretty normal for my Monster Hunter streams. I'm aware that I normally get about that much. 300, and when a new monster comes out, you know, it can even jump up to like 600, 700. But for Pokemon, it just launched not too long ago, so it's at like its highest point. And we were only maintaining about 180 people per stream at its best point in the stream. So, yeah, it might be time to get back to Monster Hunter on the late night streams and maybe just do Pokemon on the weekends. We don't have a large enough of an audience to justify doing Pokemon every night is what it's looking like. The problem with that is if you actually do that, the sad thing is it's not like you build up any more of an audience. Oh sweet, and we can start on this guy right away. No. You're gonna get thrown. One more. I would love to throw him into the wall twice, but we just smacked him. We just clawed him 3 times, so obviously that's not going to happen. Alright, he's coming down. Whee! Whee! In short, people enjoy my Monster Hunter streams, so I probably should be spending my time doing the thing I'm best at. That's what I'm saying, in a nutshell. Oh my god. Can't donate, but I'll give you a like. Thanks. Thank you very much, Elaine. Yeah, that's really nice of you. We're at 53 likes. Would love to hit 100 tonight. Do it for me for Thanksgiving. Do it for me if you love turkey. Do it for me if you hate turkey. What's the best way to get decorations right now? I'm so poor. You will want to do purple investigations, the ones that give you the purple rewards, especially in Iceborne. Don't worry about the names of Ophius. Don't worry about the greatest Jaguars event quest. You want to focus on Iceborne decorations now because you're going to want the best giant decorations. There's some really good ones out there. So I recommend doing Iceborne purple investigations. I call them purple investigations. They're the investigations for tempered monsters, right? So that's what they are. Just call them purple because they're kind of colored purple. It's more of a dark blue purple, isn't it? Playing the Monster Hunter. See, I can provide the music. I'll just sing for you guys. Did he just slip? Looked like he slipped. Oops. That's KO. I need help with Cold Raytheon, says Link. Says Linkseesk. Linsky. There we go. Linsky. I like all your streams. I just don't get to come by early enough. You're the one that made me solo extreme at the while back. Nice, man. Glad to hear that. Oh yeah, I think you did. You actually show me I'm pretty sure you showed me the run in a private message on Discord. I talk to a lot of people about that particular issue, so it's easy for me to mix names up and kind of forget who's who, especially if you don't have like a bunch of conversations with me. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of everyone's names. Nice job. That's exactly what I was gonna do. He's about to fall over. Oh, not. Oh! How close is he? He's got to be close. Alright, I'll let you guys deal with that. I'm going to go grab some more ammo. Who do we got left to fight? Barioth? Barioth is going to be up here. There was a donation via Streamlabs from Symphonia. What? I didn't even hear it. Wait. Oh, my volume was turned all the way down. I'm so sorry. Let me take a look. Symphonia donated $18, going for that Hidden Fates turkey. Here, let me replay it for you guys, okay? I'm going to replay the donation. Whoa!
Going for that Hidden Fates turkey.
Nice, man. So I think that what you're trying to say, Symphonia, is you're purchasing the last 3 Hidden Fates booster packs I had available. I had 3 loose packs available, so I will add those to what we open tonight, and then maybe I'll open up my own collection box, and then that leaves me with like 3 collection boxes left. 2 Gyarados collection boxes, and 1, what is that? Raichu collection Hidden Fates box. So you guys are welcome to purchase those as well during the stream. I got more cards on the way. I got more mail to open. You should see my outgoing mail. I have this huge pile of outgoing mail to all the people who have purchased cards and purchased booster packs. Ton of it piled up. Yeah, it's all labeled up. It's really nice. It's exciting, actually. It's a lot of fun. Reminds me of when I was younger working for my dad. You know, my dad ran he ran a business, a home business, where we took, I think I've told you, you guys have probably heard this before. When I was 13 years old, my dad, he wanted to turn, like, handcrafted wooden pens, and he wanted to sell those on eBay. Because back then, eBay was kind of a newer thing. People were learning it. It was cool. You could be some regular anyone and sell some cool item that you made. And he's like, I'm going to sell pens. And they wouldn't sell. So the equipment to make them was really expensive. The wood was really expensive. The reason why the wood was expensive is because you bought artisan wood, right? You'd buy like stuff imported from Mexico and from Japan and Australia. Brazil has a lot of cool trees, and so you'd buy this really expensive hardwoods, and you'd have to buy all the pen parts and the equipment for turning, you know, like a pen or a bowl or something like that, right? So he got into that, and he wanted to sell that. He wanted to sell it basically as art, right? And his regular job, of course, his regular job was like a teacher for engineers that would be hired. He was like a private teacher for a company, right? And he would teach engineers how to do something called instrumentation. That's what he did. And it was a very good paying job, but we were always really poor because there were a ton of kids, right? So I have 11 brothers and sisters, for those of you who don't know that. It's a huge family. And so we were always poor, even though he was pretty well paid doing that work. And so he was going to sell these pens to kind of make up for the money that we needed. Whoa! Right, so for people who don't know what he's referencing, I'm pretty sure he's talking about a triple strike you can get on your 10th roll in bowling. Do young people not bowl? Young people bowl. Just not everyone bowls, that's all. But yeah, so as I was saying, you know what, maybe we should just contribute to a KO on this guy, because I can't find a... Yeah, let's just get him KO'd. Actually, you know what, let's go for the paralysis. Whoa! There he goes. He's standing still for like 2 seconds. And of course, his head's pointed away from me. Super inconvenient. So anyways, yeah, he was thinking about making pens and, you know, artisan handcrafted pens as a supplemental income to pay for all of his kids. And it was a big failure, actually. It was a big flop. It turned out that making the pens was kind of a hobby for old men who had money, and they had nothing to do with the money. So they'd make artisan pens for fun, right? That's what they do, and they'd have to buy all this really expensive, going out, you know, becoming extinct wood, like trees that are going extinct, right? It is something you don't really think about, but some trees are kind of always going extinct. There's always one species of tree where there's very little of it left in the world, and if it looks really good, right, when you cut into the actual meat of the wood, if it looks really good, people go nuts to turn that into like some kind of art project. Isn't that sad? It's kind of like, you know, gathering ivory from an elephant almost. When something becomes rare, which means there's very little of it left, there's an even larger demand for it, which causes it to go to extinct faster. So yeah, you know, he went into it and he tried selling the pens online, and they just, A, didn't turn a profit, and B, now he was in debt for all this equipment he bought. And what he did back then was he's like, all right, well, I got to try and get my money back. He started selling all the equipment, right? He sold the machines and the tools, and then he started selling the wood. And what shocked him was that the wood went for a ridiculous amount on eBay. Yeah, so the wood would just sell for like crazy amounts of money. And it turned out, where I live, we have one of the largest importers of hardwoods from around the world, right where I live. And he didn't know that, right? It's just something he had taken for granted, I guess. And because, you know, people weren't really, it was sort of a hobby for old men, and old men back there, then they didn't, you know, run websites or anything like that. They didn't know much about eBay necessarily. So all the guys who ran the shops for these expensive hardwoods, they didn't have websites. They just had traditional stores. So what my dad started doing was he would go to this hardwood supplier who imported all the hardwoods, and he didn't have a nice website, and he didn't use eBay. And my dad would, he actually started dumpster diving. Yeah, he started dumpster diving, and he found so much valuable product in this hardwood supplier's trash can. It was just like bad wood, you know, it'd be like a big crack in it or something like that. Something that would make it unusable for something like a guitar, right? So that it can't be used for a guitar because the wood has to be perfect quality if you're going to use it for a guitar. But, you know, if you were going to chop it down and use it to craft maybe like a turned pen or a bowl or some other small project, there's all kinds of small projects like, I don't know, like knife handles. That's a good example. The frame for a picture, there's another great example. You know, you only need some small pieces of wood for that. So my dad, what he did was he started dumpster diving this guy's dumpster, and he would bring the wood home and he'd chop it up into really usable small parts. And then he would sell it for these huge profits. They'd be selling for like 10 times more than the actual going rate of that wood, right? Wood is sold by the square foot. They would just be selling for this ridiculous amount of money because no one else had access to this wood around. There were other large importers of these hardwoods in other places of America, but, you know, the one where we live next to is one of the best. So it was just access to a resource that not a lot of people had. So he started doing that full time, and he started dumpster diving this guy. He started getting us kids involved even. And it was actually a lot of fun. It was a lot of learning that we had when we, you know, I was only 13 years old at the time. So I was like, what the heck? And he's like, yeah, we're going to start a home business. And legit, he was making like $30,000 a year from the home business along with his full-time income from his full-time job. And I learned so much about selling and buying stuff and selling on eBay and taking risks, you know, buying a ton of product. Shipping is a skill, like actually learning how to ship around the world and how to get your shipping costs down all the way as far as it goes. Yeah, all of that's a difficult skill to learn. And I was learning that when I was like 13 years old. It was a pretty cool experience. People are saying stamina low. Not that it matters on a bowgun. All I need is enough stamina for like one roll, honestly. Fix your stamina, it's driving me crazy. You guys are funny. Stamina! You just don't need it on a bowgun. Alright, he's gonna come down in a minute. Oh! Let's go ahead and grab this real fast. Oh, and he is down. Two, 3. Look at this dude. Alright, he's pretty much done. Hopefully somebody has a trap for him, right? Is this his nest? Wow, we're right next to his nest too. That's so convenient. Ouch. Oh, I dodged it. I think Monster Hunter GU made me much better at dodging the hip check. So the fight took us, how long was this fight? It took us 20 minutes. Yeah, maybe it's not the best source of experience then. Gameconomist, thanks for the vids. Happy Thanksgiving and happy hunting. No problem, man. Died in one shot. Dumpster diving isn't what you guys think it used to do it with my stepdad when scrapping metal was valuable. Yeah, I feel like everyone kind of figured out about that kind of stuff, and they're like, nah, you can't do this anymore. But when eBay first came out, people were doing that. They were dumpster diving, and it was like a new phenomenon. Have you done a max might build recently? No, I have not. Artcore says, did you say there was definitely a TheGameconomist stream tonight? Yes. We will have a TheGameconomist stream in approximately 45 minutes. We will start up a TheGameconomist stream. Fuzz on him says, I charged a weapon attack before it fell asleep, and now I feel like a bad person. Can you defeat a monster without your armor? Well, with the ability to dodge really well, sure. I think so. Small stam equals faster maxed bar. That's right. Big brain right there. Exactly. So stupid. Alright, there we go. What do we get for our decorations? Hard Meowster, of course. Release protection, of course. Draw maintenance, of course. Footing. All the decorations you'd want. Capcom's way of saying, nope, you're going to have to do this about 6 more times to get one good decoration. Stygians and ogre weapons are going to look cool. Hopefully. I think they will. What if they're just the bone weapons with some Stygian fur taped on? You guys going to hate that? That stamina when you're old. That's right. That's boomer stamina, everyone. How's it going, Odd06? Welcome to the stream. Have a sip of my drink there. Oh, loading screen. Happy Thanksgiving. What is your opinion on the new dragon thus far? It is a dragon who is colored black, and he may or may not be Zenigeva. He probably is Zenigeva. That is my opinion thus far. Let's do a different build. I think we have enough to build another weapon. Let's see. If I could build another weapon, what would I build? I'd build a Magnigametis. Yeah, I'd build that. Love Magnigametis. It's just so strong. Oh, Magnigametis. Where is he? Heavy bowgun. Oh, you know what? We're not going to have the ingredients. You know why? Zor Magdaros. We've already got it. We need the middle ingredient. Artcore says, how's it going? Thank you so much for the donation, man. Actually, since that is a donation and not a purchase of Pokemon cards, let me go ahead and update these snack funds. Thank you so much, man. I am $5 richer, basically a millionaire. Basically just enough to feed my babies. Oh, Solum Solus does one as well. He says, I still recommend the greatest Jagras. This is my first time doing this event, and I got my first Crit Boost gem from it. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad that you got your Crit Boost gem from it. You know, if you're liking it, you can do what you want. I personally still think that the problem, in my opinion, the reason I like the tempered ones for the Iceborne is because it gives you a chance for the giant decorations, and those have become very, very important. Because there's giant decorations like the Agitator one that can give you 2 levels of Agitator, and this ends up being really important. But yeah, I mean, you can do what you want, honestly. So here, let me update the snack fund for both of you guys. What do you think of that? Snack funds, we'll say, and Solum. We'll do your whole name. Why not? I spelled it wrong. Thank you so much, man. Artcore, he says, thanks for the hunts and Purple the Lance God. Purple the Lance God. Let's see. He's not just the Lance. He's the Lance God. Tommy's about to break Master Rank 100 himself. So he's going to get that Nergigante lance soon enough. Glavenus Granite. Fire attack. Oh, cool, okay. Crit eye, attack boost, crit boost, weakness exploit, guard, health, offensive guard, heat. I'm guessing you need a few decorations. That's how my character is right now. My character needs decorations. I'm poor as heck. So if we could build another weapon, maybe a hammer. Let's take a look at my hammers. How close are we to an acidic glav hammer? I don't even know if I would use the acidic glav hammer, though. I actually really prefer the Nergi weapons, sadly. So we can craft this if we want. Diablo Shatter and go into... We better hold off. Let's grab the Nerg hammer when it comes out. How about that, guys? We'll grab the Nerg hammer. No problem. Safari Dave says, I saw some numbers for the Stygian weapons from previous games, and they don't look that impressive. Maybe they will be good for Dragon Week monsters, though there aren't many Dragon Week. There aren't many monsters weak to Dragon. There we go. I corrected it. Yeah, I hear you. Let's go ahead and buy these real fast. Okay, we'll back out of here. Botanical research. Let's go ahead and fertilize this with the Mega Fertilizer. Yeah. You know, I was just thinking about how we probably will get new stuff from Stygian Zinogre, but then also that Black Dragon's coming out. So will that just... You know, it's getting crowded. Somebody's going to have to give up their spot on the tier list, basically. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, somebody will have to give up their spot. This looks fun. Let's do a Diablos hunt. Love Diablos. How's it going, gaming enthusiast? Are you enthusiastic? Symphonia says, I demand my $2 be recognized as a snack fund. Don't make me bust out $3. Oh, did you... Let me check Streamlabs. Maybe I miscalculated. Hold on. You're funny, man. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about it, man. You're right, Symphonia. I tell you what, we will update the snack fund for you. Let's give these other guys a little bit of screen time, and then we'll give you some screen time as well. Okay? Sound good? You are right, in fact. Let's go ahead and change weapon. Diablos, huh? Diablos. Swap over to longsword. We got to put some more builds together on the PlayStation, I think. You guys are going to get tired of the same 3 weapons. Yeah, we got to have another weapon. Kitty, what are you doing? She's trying to play with me. You want to play? She brings over a hair tie for me to throw, and then she grabs it and she brings it back, and then she paws at me until I throw it. Whoa!
Can't wait to skin the new Black Dragon and wear his hide over my son's starved skin.
Oh my god. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Happy Poster. 1776, man, that's generous. $1,700. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think anyone's ever donated $1,000. I wonder if it'll happen one day. That'll be a memorable day. That'll be like a new... That'd be a crazy amount if we ever hit 1,000. Maybe I should do something for like the community if I ever hit 1,000. I don't know. $1,000. I bet there's streamers out there that get $1,000. But you know what? They probably got better looking boobs than me, to be honest. I got the man boobs. Not as good. So why do you play on both Xbox and PlayStation? Is it to play with all people or just obsessed with the grind? You can thank David Larson. He might be in the stream right now. David Larson and let me see if I can remember everyone's name. There were a few people. There was a guy named Kennedy. Was it Chase Kennedy? There was a girl named Law Guy. She goes by different names. And they all made really generous donations. And with those donations, I went out and bought a PlayStation. So you can thank them for making it happen, honestly. Solemn Solus says, if you never saw the video when a Hunting Horn main joined your party, I highly recommend it. But I had a Hunting Horn main join my party, and I felt unstoppable. Unstoppable. Yeah, Hunting Horns... I feel like they're best. They're their best when they join a party. I feel like that's the reality for them, because then they can hand out that attack up large buff to everyone, or whatever relevant buff they're giving out. Safari says, I highly doubt anything else then Master's Touch will be meta, by the way. I think Master's Touch will reign supreme for the whole expansion, unfortunately. You know, if that does come true, it's really just a mistake by Capcom to let that happen. You know, I think it is. If you played other games that are RPG-style games, one of the notable things about them is that they're kept interesting by swapping up the meta with nerfs and buffs, right? There's a lot of games I've played that have done that. Dark Souls has done it. A game called Mass Effect did it. A game called Destiny, you guys probably know that one. Destiny would shake its meta up all the time. It would constantly buff and nerf its weapon and keep you on your toes a little bit, right? So if Capcom really doesn't help us break out of Master's Touch, it's just going to be kind of, you know, too bad, so sad, because there's so much to this game, but a lot of it's just not played with, is it? You know, every weapon class has like 40 crafted weapons, but you use like maybe 4 of them, if that many. But okay, so if you're using dual blade or bow, obviously, and you could argue nowadays the builds are more varied than they used to be, just because elemental maybe a little more viable than it used to be. But then there's still, you know, the appeal of raw just to have a go-to build for a lot of these sets is still there. Yeah. That's one of my major complaints for Iceborne. You guys have probably heard me voice it before if you've heard my live streams before. David Larson, that's me. Of course I'm in the stream. How's it going, David? I saw you there earlier. I wasn't sure if you're still watching. What do you think is the best 2-player composition? In this game? Just two spread heavy bowguns. Yeah, that's it. 2 spread heavy bowguns, because spread heavy bowgun right now is the meta in a lot of cases. Not every case, but in a lot of cases. Oh, that was actually someone using the Screecher pod. I thought it was him busting out of the ground. Oh! He's going into the wall. Yeah, he's going into the wall. I agree. I'm tired of Master's Touch. It bottlenecks builds. Now I have to stick with the explosive builds not to feel gimped. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I want the game to remain as complicated as it can be. I think that's good for YouTubers. I think that's good for the community. It's good for everyone. Thought that the heel was going to touch me and I didn't want to get knocked over by it. Way too early. Of course she missed me, so I'm lucky for that. If speed sharpening became the meta, would it really be that different? Speed sharpening would only become worthwhile if they buffed it to last like 5 minutes maybe. I think 5 minutes. 5 minutes might do it. That would be that would be it. And they could make that happen. And it would be interesting. Because then you wouldn't be forced to use Master's Touch. So yeah. You would speed sharpen at the beginning of your fight, and then for the rest of the fight you definitely wouldn't lose any white sharpness, or purple sharpness I should say. I'm gonna do it. I'm going in. Oh no, I'm gonna get knocked down. Nope, I'm good. Luckily I have my Temporal Mantle on, so I can do whatever I want for a little while. That's why the Temporal Mantle's always been a little bit of fun, right? I think that the nerfs for the Temporal Mantle were just right. Still arguably the strongest, in terms of easiness, the strongest mantle in the game, but not like laughably easy. Doesn't make you a god. What is it, like alien technology? How does it work? Look at that. I'm a ninja, except without requiring any skill. Don't do it, Black Diablos. I see you. He got interrupted. Did my name just change? What? I don't always play the more efficient weapon either. Well, that's because you're no, I'm just kidding. I was going to make fun of you for not playing the meta. You ain't playing Monster Hunter unless you play all weapons except Sword and Shield. That weapon is ass. Oh, did you hear that? Sword and Shield mains? All 5 of you? No, I'm just kidding. I really love your builds. Keep up the great work. Congratulations. Thank you very much, man. I'm sure there are powerful elemental greatsword builds. No, there aren't, actually. I don't think there are any. Not even one. I think that the Acidic Glaive and the Raging Greatsword probably outdamage every single elemental greatsword builds in the game. And, you know, I suppose that's okay. It's not such a big deal, is it? But in order for the greatswords to compete with each other, they need more than one reason for you to build it, right? Like, the only reason to build a greatsword is for pure damage. It would be interesting if there was, like, a greatsword that offered some sort of interesting benefit. Like, maybe it had more range than a different greatsword. Something weird like that. Hey, Gameconomist, do you think that if the dragon is a new type of siege quest, we will be able to kill it instead of it escaping like Kov Roth? Ooh, who knows? I have no idea. My guess is as good as Jeffrey Epstein's guess. You are the best YouTuber. I'm the best YouTuber. What if I like really believe that? I like let it go to my head. I'm like, I'm better than PewDiePie. PewDiePie's lame. Oh man, I was trying so hard to foresight slash that. I swear to God. Don't do it. I know your shenanigans, Diablos. You can't confuse me. I know how it all works. I think he's hurt. Be nice to cut the tail right here, wouldn't it? Man, this fight's lasted a little while, it feels like. Oh, he's tempered. This is not a big deal. Imagine if we had a skill like Protective Polish Secret lasting for 3 minutes and not 1, and the armor had good deco slots, focus, and grid eye, speed sharpening. Well, I think it's important for us to not feel like gods, essentially. I just want different ways to feel powerful. Right now, there's one way to feel powerful. Build high crit boost. That's it. High affinity, crit boost, master's touch. Alternatively, you might be building some elemental damage. I think that ailment is still mostly not necessary. Oh, he's over here. Ailment's good. I believe it's still good on the bow guns and the bow. Maybe there will be 1 or 2 raw weapons that have decent ailment as well. I wouldn't... Well, I don't know. I mean, you could use them to grind like normal monsters. But when a truly difficult monster comes out, you'll be like, hell no. We want to control when he goes to sleep. We don't want him to randomly go to sleep at the start of the fight. Right? So that's why I've never been a fan of ailment physical weapons, because you can't control when they go to sleep and when they get paralyzed. Poison and blast, that's a different issue. You can do good weapons with those melee weapons, but, you know, paralysis and sleep is still mainly going to be best for the bowgun and the bows. Yeah, there's just not enough variety, man. Are we capturing him? He's captured. Diablos. Come here, you. Oh, wait, that's somebody's Raider Rider. Let's go ahead and mine up this stuff. In Iceborne, what monster you think is the most fun? None of them. None of them. None of them are as good as Extreme Behemoth. Extreme Behemoth from the base game is the most fun monster right now. He is from the base game, not from Iceborne. When they introduce a fight as difficult as Extreme Behemoth, I will say that an Iceborne monster is fun. But right now, Extreme Behemoth is at the top of the list. Which is kind of too bad. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. Wow, I have like 1 billion footing jewels. How many footing jewels are they going to get? They just gave me like 3 footing jewels in one quest. David Larson says, I doubt they will change the meta from crit boost to weakness exploit crit eye. This has been a thing since a lot of the older Monster Hunter games, unfortunately. Oh. Oh, that's just too bad to hear. Let's go ahead and update the snack funds. We got 2 more people. First, we'll do Symphonia Thank you so much, Symphonia. And we'll update it a last time as well for Happy Poster. The most fun Monster Hunter is Kushala. Okay. Okay. Somebody's escaped the loony bin. Next, well, how close are we? What are we at? Master rank 94. Man. Jesus. I'm going to throw up. Any good quests to join? Aurora that splinters the sky. What a name. We'll join it. Let's go help Sora. Sora's like, man, I wish everyone would join us. We join it, Sora. We're coming. Man, I wish I could hire somebody to get on my account and just grind it out or like give me builds to use or something like that. Such a busy guy. So I got all the builds already. I got them on the Xbox. I don't got time to put them together twice. Yeah, man, when PC comes out, I'm going to get wrecked. Hopefully, though, what'll happen is with the PC, I'll be able to do a save transfer from somebody else's account. Just copy their account. That's what I did. That's what I did for the character I have right now. So that's what I'll be hoping for. Okay, another gourmet meal voucher, and we will do a custom platter. Then we'll have 3 characters. Oops. In my opinion, you're right about Extremith being the most fun, but what about Shara? Shara's pretty hard. Shara is not hard, actually. When I first fought him, I thought he was difficult. I made my Shara Ishvalda guide, and I realized he's actually quite easy. Yeah. All you need is, well, you don't necessarily even need this, but all you need to fight Shara is to keep away from the big old beam, don't walk into it using your Rocksteady, and then when he's using the sand pits, you know, he's got sand all around you and you're going to get slowed down in them. If you can eat a food skill for it called feline like footing or something like that. Alternatively, you can just put on a decoration. I think you have to put on 3 of them, and it just negates you going slow. And that's it. The fight's very easy at that point. So, Shara Ishvalda is only difficult when you don't know him. He's very easy once you figure him out. Shara Ishvalda, more like Shara my Balda. Man, I'm so good at these jokes. I should get hired as a stand-up comedian. What do you guys think? Stand-up comedian? We'll jump over here real fast. Speaking of which, I want to see that Shara Ishvalda guide. How's that doing? Oop. Shara Ishvalda. I want to see how many views it got over time. Some videos, the way they kind of earn views is they don't get them all at once. They're kind of like slow earners in terms of views. It's at 30,000 views, and I want to see how it's been doing over time. Yeah, just steadily chugging along. Very cool, man. Yeah, here I'll give you guys a link to it if you want to watch it. You guys probably don't need it, but you know it's got some fun little details in it. Oops. I know I'm standing still on screen. Don't worry. I won't stay like this forever. Here we go. All right, I'll share the link in the chat if you want to see my share guide. Your jokes suck, says Zach. Wow, Zach, that's so hurtful. Why would you say that, Zach? Man, there's a 3-minute Shara runs with Heavy Bowgun. That's right, Heavy Bowguns tear Shara Ishvalda apart. David says, I can't wait for Furious Apex Rajang. So many new players will quit World after that. Yeah, well, hopefully, what I'm hoping for Capcom to do is I hope that their plan is to support Iceborne like all the way up to their next game. Constant DLC. And we'll have to see if they do. They might not. They might be like, okay, we're done supporting this game now. We're going to go work on the other game. But I feel like since they're not releasing another DLC, it would be really nice if they did keep supporting this game. And if that means you got to pay for some microtransactions or something, I don't know, like Candler outfits, I don't even care. I'll do it. I don't want to have a moment where we're completely out of content and waiting like a whole year to play the next Monster Hunter. If they end up doing that, I don't know what to tell you. I guess we'll all be sitting around playing some other game. What would I play? I guess I'd play Elden Ring. Oh yeah, Elden Ring's coming out like next year summertime, so I'll probably be fine. Probably just play that. I'm gonna play it regardless. Probably be one of my favorite games, Elden Ring. He's not gonna hit me. Woo! That wasn't smart of me. He got a roar. Oh! He thought he was getting away. Oh, come on, man. I'm on a hill. Of course I'm on a hill. Every tentacle shoots a hyper beam. What? Ouch. That definitely didn't feel good. Alright, so he'll definitely fall over down there. Ooh, interesting. I thought he was going to be knocked over from that. Woo! We're doing a good job. We're landing all our hits. That's about all you could ask for when you're using impact files. Don't run. Oh my god, he did. He ran right into us and made us waste all our files. Nice job. I knew that was going to get me. Is he already limping? Where are you going? Oh god. Wait, did we didn't store these, did we? Maybe we did. I thought we had. Ouch. Well, we got our shield charged. Do you think it would be a good idea to repost your guide videos in January due to PC release? Get some new views on those videos. Oh, probably not. I don't know. Gosh, that is a question only YouTube knows, actually. Yeah, YouTube would know the answer to that question. Ah, nice. We landed that as well. Oh no, he's gonna jump. Oh, Sora died. So close, Sora. Both Tigrex are annoying as the Walmart kid. They are as annoying as the Walmart kid, I think is what you meant to say. Well, I'm dead. You got roar at the end of this. Oh, still alive. Still alive! Oh, I was hoping that would cut the tail. It clearly did not. Oh, do we interrupt him again? I did not expect that. He's gone. Nice job, everyone. You never charge your sword. I'm dying inside. Well, we don't really need to because we're using the impact files and this build doesn't actually really tank account for melee damage. So we're not really too worried about that. Last quest was longsword. When I fight Tigrex, I'm usually solo, so I get every roar and spin in my face. Yeah, that always makes it much harder. I mean, you can bring your Palico, that helps. They need to buff affinity again so it doesn't take 7 levels of crit eye so that there is room to build more variants. True, but they know if you have high base affinity that you're probably just going to use the leftover slots to build something like Agitator, Peak Performance, Attack Boost. Am I missing any? Those. And so they, you know, they end up lowering your base attack if you have high affinity. I hope Stygian Zen introduces better dragon weapons. That's what David Larson was saying. He was saying dragon weapons, baby. Dragon weapons. Nice little stretch here. What do we get? Hey, we actually got a mantle from that. That's not bad. Tigrex mantle. That's all I wanted was a Tigrex mantle. Adds KO to sword attacks. Devil Joe became obsolete so fast. Yeah. Yep. Ship. With the lance, Tigrex is nothing. Yeah, the lance definitely helps against him. I mean, every weapon can deal with Tigrex. It's just some weapons have a little easier time. Use the worst weapon, a hunting horn. All hail that lance. All hail the lance, he says, Joshua Baker. Hopefully they are locked elements. Sword and shield is worst, says Lord Killerath. What's the best dragon longsword? That's a good question. I don't know that one. Hold on, let's go ahead and update those snack funds now for Happy Poster. Thank you so much, Happy Poster. Happy Poster, making my night. Okay, so is there anyone else to join? Fighting a Diablos. How about this guy in the special assignments? Oh wait. That's Master Ink. Reveal thyself, Destroyer. Oh, that is okay. So he's fighting Ray Zhang. That's what he's doing. He's fighting Ray Zhang. Yeah, we definitely need some more PlayStation builds. We're so close to Nergigante, guys. I say we take the builds we already have. We grind our way to Nergigante. And the moment we hit Nergigante, we build up some great Nergi weapons. Oh, it says, I have not progressed through the story enough to join this quest. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Well, I guess we could get that done. Hold on. If I've got to get this done, we can get this done real fast. So Sterling Pride, and then we have the same quest that he has. I really hope that Capcom makes the Stygian Zenogre hunting horn good. Make it good! Attack boost large, health earplugs large. There we go. Spit it out. Sometimes I get tripping over my words, and here we go. Thunderproof mantle. Should we add anything else? Nah, we're fine. Just wear Thunderproof.
Let me think.
You know what? Maybe if we're going to fight... you know what? We're going to be fighting Zenogre. Why don't we just go ahead and swap over to the bow. Not the bowgun. Not the bow, the bowgun. I can't talk. It's getting later at night. What time is it anyways? It's almost 12. Grab this over here. That's dragon proof. There we go, Thunder Mantle. I hope Stygian Zenogre Heavy Bowgun is just Loyal Thunder, but just in black and red too. Just a better looking version of it. Who knows what it'll be? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Earplugs 5 is useless on a Siglav. I got interrupted for half a second. Really? Huh. So, does he have a longer roar, a longer lasting roar? That's interesting. Affinity dodging boost, affinity or crit boost for 15 seconds after an iframing move. Yeah, but you know, honestly, only speedrunners will use that move, in my opinion. To tell you the truth, that's how evade window should have worked, just by default. Evade window, the way evade, you know, people would build evade window if it gave them damage, but it only gives them defense. So if evade window both increased your iframe, think of evade window working like the, what is that white mantle? The evasion mantle. Right, just imagine it worked like the evasion mantle. Everyone would take it, and everyone would get really good at dodging. Thanks for the help against that Tigrix. No problem, Edwin. Thanks for joining the live stream. All right, so I think we're... Well, yeah, let's get this done real fast. We'll talk about that later. For those of you who have never been to my other channel, I have a second YouTube channel. You're welcome to join that, and that is my card channel. We're going to be opening up some cards later tonight. Well, right after the stream, actually. So I'll leave a link to that in the chat room. Here, hold on. Here you go. We'll be opening up some Pokemon cards, even if you don't collect Pokemon cards. I've heard that they're terrific ASMR videos. So, freaking join. God damn it. Where is he? Kieran, huh? I think he shows up around here, on this side. I'm just going to run it. The Stygian Heavy Bowgun will be negative 40% affinity, super high deviation, slow reload, high recoil, and his main ammo is normal 3, and he gets the bone design. People would be so mad. Why did I run this way? When is your next PlayStation 4 stream? Well, I'm on vacation until Monday, and then on Monday I'll have to decide what I want to host. So the answer is I don't know. Could be any time. But once we're back to Monday, we'll get back to a normal stream schedule on Monday. Because right now I'm on vacation, and I get to do anything I please. Anything I want. Oh, these guys knew where he was. I was going the wrong way. Derp. Nicholas says, we're all here for the card channel. Man, I never thought I would enjoy opening up card packs so much, but I do. It's so much fun. You know what it feels like, honestly, opening the card packs? It's kind of like collecting gold and silver. That's what it's like. You can hold it in your hand. You can see that there's a market for it. So when you hold it in your hand, you can look at something that you open and be like, wow, this is worth 20 bucks, right? That's actually not unlike holding a piece of sterling silver. You can get like a troy ounce of silver and it's worth whatever amount. It's very similar, actually, and they're both very small. Yeah, the cards are like a dollar bill almost, you know. They're like the size of like a $50. So that aspect of it, the collecting aspect of it, is really what I'm enjoying. I guess when I was a kid, I enjoyed more the idea that it was like a Pokemon, and I enjoyed the idea that, oh, you could battle them. But as an adult, it's more this thing where I know that I'm dealing in collectibles and dealing and trading and stuff like that. So I really enjoy that aspect of it. It's a lot of fun. It's a great time to get into it too, because I think that after I saw the cards for the next set that's coming out, the Sword and Shield set. Honestly, those cards did not look as good as the Sun and Moon set. It specifically, Hidden Fates is really good. I think that Hidden Fates will go down one of the better collections to finish for like a long time. Essentially, there's all these other sets that they make, right? Like there's the XY sets, there's the upcoming Sword and Shield, and I think what you'll find out, based on the market demand, based on how much money people are willing to spend on these cards, you're going to find out that the Hidden Fates cards were some of the more collectible cards because people will pay more money for them. So it's not that people won't pay money for the other sets, but the Hidden Fates will end up being one of the best to collect. So that's my suspicion, based on a whole bunch of research. Whenever I do stuff, I always read a lot about it. And I look at patterns, basically, like which cards do well from 20 years ago, and it's always the really beautiful cards. If a card is really beautiful, it does really well. So beauty is really important. And yeah, the Hidden Fate set just looks so clean. Very clean looking set. Never thought I'd enjoy watching it so much. Very entertaining, actually. Ooh, I'm gonna get killed. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, man. Well, and you got a pretty cool... Oh my god, I was looking at the... I was talking to you, not... I was looking at the chat session, not the lightning on top of me. I just did a no-no. But what was I going to say? You had a good pull. I'm trying to remember exactly what you pulled. Were you the one that got the Leafy on? Or what's that? Can't remember. There's been so many people who have... Wait, am I even going the right way? Oh no, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm so distracted. I should focus on the game. Thanks for the awesome stream. I gotta head out, says Evan. Thank you so much for watching, Evan. And I'll be back on a daily schedule on Monday. I stream at 12 p.m. Central Time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Right. So I stream that every day. And then I also stream at nights. And I've been doing a lot of Pokemon Sword and Shield at night. But based on the audience we're holding right now, 329, we might be switching back to Monster Hunter, actually, because we get a much better Monster Hunter audience. It's probably because my whole channel is built around Monster Hunter. We'll still do some Pokemon, I think. It'll just be a little more... It won't be as it won't be every single day, I think. Snake! Snake! Oh gosh. Symphonia, we're opening some packs up for Symphonia tonight. He ordered a bunch of them, actually. 6 of them, I think. Was it 6? I think it's about 6. So we're going to be opening packs for him, and it's exciting to see what he gets from them. Oh my god. I should be wearing my mantles. That's my problem. Why am I not using my mantles? When my temporal ended, I was supposed to have put on my Thunderproof mantle. I wouldn't have died. Come here, Stinky. When he gets knocked over, I'm going to spend all my... Oh, he's definitely KOing. Just took a ton of shots right to the head. Oh, he's out. He's dead. It didn't even matter. Brrr. Craft all ammo is a trap. Makes you waste ammo. That's right. I pulled a Rainbow Rare Reshiram and Charizard like a few days ago. Did you really? That's one of the best Unbroken Bonds cards you can pull. I just sent one in for a guy who wanted it graded. Yeah, well, it hasn't shipped yet, obviously, because the USPS isn't picking up till, I think, tomorrow. Do they pick up tomorrow? So they're all on vacation like I am. But it's all packed and ready to go. Chad Matthew says, Coos, inner monologue. Get a job, you must. Baby Yoda, happy Thanksgiving. Brother, get good. Is it the way I have spoken? Seawick. Quick. How's it going, Chad? Being able to weaken hide made Kieran less of a nightmare. Did it? I thought Kieran's still pretty much a nightmare. Here, let's update that snack fun. Woo! Alright, Kieran Silvermane. I tell you guys what, we're about ready to wrap the stream up. I think what we'll do now, we'll head over to the smithy and talk about which weapons we could craft, so we get an idea of what we're doing the next time. Mexicano Queso says, I'll send it to the Discord group chat. Oh, okay, sure. Well, you know, man, if you're interested in having it graded, what I've decided to do is I'm going to offer people the ability to send the card to me without having to worry about the PSA process. There's a whole process to it. It's really actually annoying. There's a bunch of labeling involved. There's a bunch of particular shipping rules involved. I've got like a very expensive It was like a $250 membership. I think it was $250. Pretty sure it was. And then they got like this price sheet where if you send it in bulk, it gets cheaper. So if you're interested in... Oh, look at that. Sterling Pride complete. Report back to the Chadmiral. If you're interested in that at all, feel free to reach out to me. You don't have to, obviously. You can do it yourself. But yeah, I'm just letting you know that that's an option. All right, Chadmiral.
Nice work. Seems like that. Look, I know
Looks like next time we do this, we will be going out to fight
All right, Peach.
Ray Zhang.
Then our conclusion is
What?
it's a good
It made Kieran less of a nightmare for Sword and Shield anyway. Hitting his head was a struggle.
words. Something
Admiral.
Oh, I see.
And the
Realistically, you don't carve enough from the monsters.
just promise me. Ah, don't.
Yes, sir.
I'll head out first.
Oh, come on,
Scout.
man. All this dialogue.
Waiting.
Okay, so we have another special assignment, and we will save that for next time. Logs says, I was able to hop in on one of these streams, and it was really freaking cool. Looking forward to the next one. Show your friends, man. Be like, hey, check it out. I was in the stream. That was me. Alright, so if we were to look at all the weapons. For the Greatsword, Acidic Glavenus. Sword and Shield, I heard someone throw around Gold Raytheon. Hammer will probably be Nergigante. You could do Acidic Glav here too, but I actually prefer Nergigante. Lance will probably be Nergigante. Switch Axe. I don't actually know Switch Axe. Probably Gold Raytheon Nergigante. Insect Glaive. I have to learn Insect Glaive too still, actually. Yeah, I need to do more research on these two weapons. Heavy Bowgun. Zora Magdaros. We could actually work on that right now if we wanted. So Zora Magdaros for the Heavy Bowgun. Zenogre for the Heavy Bowgun. Try to think if there's any others. Just those two, mostly. We're mostly done with the longsword. I need to do a bunch of research for the dual blades. I actually don't know anything about them right now. Hunting horn will probably be Acidic Glav. I've heard stuff like the Volcana hunting horn can be okay. Yeah, I've heard stuff like that. Gun lance will be either the Valhazak gun lance, which has an extra medium decoration slot, or the Magdagometis gun lance, which has a bunch of blast in its melee, which doesn't really. It's a bit of a trade-off. I don't know. Probably I can't decide which one I prefer actually. Charge blade, Gold Raytheon, light bowgun. We've already got the Ray Zhang light bowgun, so we just need to fight tempered Ray Zhang, and then bow. I need to do a bunch of research on the bow. So there you go. That's a breakdown of all the weapons we could work on, which means we could actually get some of our weapons built if we went and fought a bunch of Gold Raytheons. So we need to really think about that. I'm going to guess that we need to go backwards and fight some regular Raytheons as well, which is going to be awful. But we'll probably have to do that soon. I did put out a video on farming regular Raytheon parts. I'll probably watch it myself if I have to farm for it, just to remind myself what to do. Alright, and that's going to be the end of the stream. What I'm going to be doing next, I'm going to be hopping over to my card channel. It's another YouTube channel. We're going to be opening up some Hidden Fates Pokemon cards. You're welcome to join us over there. Whoa, donation right at the end.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for all the great content and opening that booster box for me.
What?
Looking forward to buying more cards and enjoying your live stream.
Oh my god. Did Sora just drop $1,000 at the end of our stream? Holy shit, man. Oh no. Sora, that makes you the largest donator for November and the largest donator ever. And damn, dude, that is a ton of freaking money. Holy cow. Well, I tell you what, Sora, you let me know if there's ever a pack or something you want open, and I'll just give it to you for free. I don't even mind. And here's another thing I can do for you as well, Sora. You tell me if you want, for these donations, there's like different Pokemon I can have pop up on the screen. You tell me anything you want, I'll put up there as many Pokemon as you want. I don't even care. Dude, $1,000. Holy shit, man. Holy moly, I gotta go wake my wife up and tell her. She's asleep right now. She doesn't know. Oh my god. Prayer hands in the chat. I should go get her or something. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I'm tempted to go grab her. What if I grabbed her and I hit that button? What do you guys think? Should I go grab her? That will blow her mind if I grabbed her and showed her that. Although she's more of a quiet type. I don't think she would say too much. She'd be like, I wake her up, she'd be like, what are you waking me up for? Ask for a face review. Symphonia says I'm sweating. I'm sweating, man. Jesus Christ. But keep in touch, Sora. You let me know if you want anything at all. Now your Kappa safe. Oh my lord. Holy smokes. Well, I tell you what, Sora, I'll also give you some shout outs in some future live streams since that happened right at the end of this one. Oh my god. All right, you guys have a nice night if you're not joining me on the other channel. And if you are, I think, did I just post the link? I think I did. Oh, wait. Is this? Oh, there's the link. I'm posting a link to the other channel. We're not done for tonight. We're just going to go open some cards up. Jesus. Thank you so much, Sora. And here, I'm going to go head out now. I'm going to go tell my wife before we get started on the cards. I just told my wife. She was pretty excited. Killer Rat says, I got you, Gameconomist. I'm going to donate 1,500. You deserve it. Have a great night, TG and everyone. Do you want to see? Come here. I'll show you. Come here.
Okay. Are you still on?
I'm still on. Yeah. You got to react. You got to be like, whoa. No, I'm just kidding. Here. Check this out. I'm going to replay it.
Holy moly.
For all the great content
I don't
and
know what I'm allowed to
opening
say about holy shit.
Looking forward to buying more
Whoa.
cards from
Well,
you and enjoying
well,
your
that person,
privacy.
thank you.
I did, of course. Wow. All right. All right, guys. I'm hopping off now.